Yes, it's that time of year once again, where the full moon rises, the earth quakes, cracks, demons rise from the gates of hell in heat in search of blood, flesh, virgins, and pumpkin spice lattes. So how do we commemorate this special time of year? By talking about the top 6 scariest levels in non-horror video games, of course. Jeez.
Sure, it may seem a bit cliche, but then again, so is Halloween. It's a holiday which prides itself on conformity. How many sexy cats do you see out every year? Dozens, hundreds even.
But you know what they say about sexy girls on Halloween? You've seen one drunken slut, you want to see the rest of them.
Space. The scariest, most mysterious setting imaginable. The scary thing about space is that we'll never really know what's out there. Ah! The MSV Worthington is a derelict vessel in the Mass Effect universe. It's a craft just drifting out there waiting to be found. When you enter it, no one's around. The systems are powered down and the mystery grows. A woman named Julia has taken logs telling the progress of her boyfriend, Jacob, who's comatose.
But Julia doesn't want to believe the doctors. She won't let them unplug his life support. And Julia's starting to loosen it being cooped up on this ship for so long.
And when you finally uncover the lost logs of the crew, you discover that Julia went crazy and killed everyone on the ship. And then when you turn around to leave this ghost ship, you see a silhouette moving towards you. It's Julia!
That's some scary shit.
Well, I suppose it's another year stuck inside watching shitty horror movies with the man from space perpetually stuck in 1986. Not again. This year, you're taking me out.
But we were going to watch Slumber Party Massacre and cook spaghetti. Brain spaghetti.
A 17-year-old boy chock full of hormones and you don't even have an inkling to go out tonight.
Brains. Slumber Party Massacre! This chick thinks I don't know how to have a good time on Halloween. I'll show her. This next entry is gonna blow your balls clean off, Eve.
Paper Mario. It's a colorful, fun, tongue-in-cheek, happy game, right? Wrong! Locked inside this seemingly innocent game hides a dark secret. A surreptitious mystery soaked in blood and lies. The Crystal Palace!
Legend says that long ago, in ancient Mario times, the Star Spirits had a peaceful home high in the mountains of the Mushroom Kingdom, until one day, the evil Morton Koopa Jr. invaded the palace, raped everyone, and left their bodies skinned alive to die. The lucky ones managed to bleed out before hypothermia set in, but the others froze over, the steam still rising from their skinless, decaying bodies. They say on cold nights, you can still hear their chilling cries reverberating through the hollow halls of the Ice Palace. Crystal Palace.
Plus, there are these parts with these mirrors where you can see Mario's reflection. But that's not Mario's reflection, because what we don't know is that Mario has been dead for 30 years! He's a ghost! He has no reflection!
A ghost from the Crystal Palace. Ooh, my spaghetti's ready! I know just what this Halloween special needs to kick it into high gear. A brush with death. Tell you what, Eve, this sauce will make a man out of you. Turn you into a goddamn sexual tyrannosaur. Just like me. Now, what the hell did I do with those severed penises? Oh, they're in the fridge. Alright, where the hell did I put those severed penises? Oh, here they are! Ah! I'm gonna do it again.
Now, as far as I'm concerned, GoldenEye is the greatest first-person shooter of all time.
What, you want to dispute it? You want to go at it? Well, bring it on, cyber dork! What, you like your Halo? I don't give a shit about your Halo. Best rename that shit Galo. I'm sorry, that was extremely offensive. And as for HalfLife II, Fuck Half-Life!
GoldenEye has always been a unique example of first-person shooters, and it's one of the best game adaptations based on movies that there is. Because I was introduced to this game before the movie, I always thought it was cool how faithful the levels were to the sets in the movie, at least in terms of the placement of objects. Yet while the game is faithful to the movie, it had an atmosphere all its own. The movie had that classic Bond style, while the game was dark, gloomy, and isolating.
Many a moon did I spend playing this game with my brother in our creepy basement, and whenever you died, blood would pour down the screen and turn the whole room red.
This game isn't scary per se, it's just sort of dark and creepy. Like this part where you shoot Trevelyan and blow the gas tank so the room will lock down and trap him in there, but it doesn't, so he chases you all throughout the facility.
This game doesn't play around, and as a child, your imagination runs rampant trying to figure out answers.
Why does Ourumov disappear into nothingness? What's in his briefcase? Why are there test tubes and beakers above the air ducts? Why have I not talked about the scary level in this game? Because it's happening right now with Surface. No, the other one. Yeah, the other Surface. Yeah, that one. Why is this level in this game? It's like one isn't enough? We have to play this level again with no lights and scary Russian soldiers wearing masks materializing out of the darkness?
This fucking level has haunted me for too long. Too long! And I am not going to take it anymore. Eve, activate the Game Shark.
It's broken.
What?
Last Halloween, don't you remember?
That's it. Jesus. Hell. Now how the hell am I supposed to get Eve back?
I know how you can get her back.
Who are you?
I am the Angel of Light.
Are you a tech support? Because you seem to speak English pretty well.
I possess the power to bring the dead back to life.
Even if it's a computer?
I can give you anything you desire for a price.
You take American Express?
There's only one form of payment I accept. Your soul.
You want my soul?
Yes. Decide on the dotted line and give your soul to me. And in return, I shall give you what you wish. Money, women, power, anything you desire. Just sign the contract.
Are you with Capitol Records?
No, I am the Prince of Darkness, the Lords of the Flies.
J.J. Abrams.
No! Well, just sign this contract, I'll take your soul and Eve will be back.
Well, what are you gonna do with it?
It will be placed in a queue, express elevator upon death to hell, where you will be tortured and face an eternity of suffering and burning in the lake of fire. Your flesh will burn for 10,000 millennia as you writhe in pain and agony from death to eternity.
Well, it can't be as bad as some of the video games I've had to play. Sure, I'll sign it.
Good. Now your soul belongs to me. What's that? Your application has been rejected.
Oh yeah, I remember now. 3 years ago I sold my soul to the devil in exchange for YouTube fame. I'm still waiting for that deal to cash in.
Damn you, mortal! You have deceived the devil himself. You will regret this. The demons will be eagerly waiting for you upon the gates of hell. Don't think we will forget this. We shall take the soul of another. Rest well knowing you are responsible for an eternity of suffering for someone else.
Huh. That was weird. Well, it's a good thing that I backed Eve up to the cloud. Now all I have to do is just download the execution file and we'll be good to go. Oh, shit! Halloween 3 Season of the Witch is on.
No, not that time, you idiot. The time you microwaved the Game Shark.
Oh yeah, now I remember. I microwaved the Game Shark after it possessed my Majora's Mask cartridge. And if I remember it correctly, I believe I buried it and planted a tree over it in the spooky, spooky woods.
Here he shall be buried, and this old tree will seal his fate. Its roots will be his prison, which must never be disturbed.
Well, better go get it.
Chip, isn't that cartridge possessed? I don't think digging it up is a very good idea.
Good point, Eve. This cartridge is evil, but it's also buried and can only be awakened on the night before Halloween,
Like tonight.
when a virgin
Like you.
puts his hands on the trunk of a tree, like this, and says, "Yea, I call thee forth, game shark." But what are the chances of that happening? Oh, here it is.
Ah, yeah. Dual RCP 90s with unlimited ammo all the way. Thanks, Game Shark.